almost out, and summer will be here before you know it.
Yeah, so if you haven't booked a vacation yet, our next guest is going to help you out. Here to give us some summer travel tips is Lauren Gay, the Outdoorsy Diva. Good to have you back.
Good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. You feel very festive, very colorful.
You got the memo.
I try. I love it. So obviously we're talking summer vacation, but we were just talking about gas prices and airfare and all that's a little high. So you're going to help us do some things that feel like a getaway, but we get to stay kind of close to home, starting with Palm Beach.
So the Palm Beaches, I have slept on our east coast of Florida. It's so cute. They have a fabulous zoo, the Palm Beach Zoo, with this behind-the-scenes panther experience. They also have the Loggerhead Marine Life Center, where they rehab sea turtles, which is adorable. It's across the street from the beach. That is like such a worthy place to visit, and you can see like up close what they're doing. But the zoo also has bears and all kinds of like animals you don't normally see. They just had baby capybaras. And of course, it's on the water, so you can take like a catamaran in the intercoastal and all that kind of fun stuff. So there's really like a lot more to do than you think, but you'll feel like you're away from home on a real vacation.
Yeah, so it's not just the beach. You can go and do other things.
You can do other things. Also have that Murakami Japanese Gardens, which is fabulous. I'm so glad I got to finally go in person myself. You could spend like half a day there. They even have a restaurant that serves like authentic Japanese food.
Nice.
That's a cool experience.
I know. Sounds amazing. Okay, next you're going to Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores, Alabama. So you can fly or drive. They do have fairly reasonable flights. You can fly into Pensacola or Gulf Shores, or you can just drive and make it a road trip. I love Gulf Shores. You don't think of beaches when you think of Alabama. So they've got the wharf, which is this really cool area with a giant Ferris wheel and shops and all these things to do. Me and my mom went and did this thing in a place called High Cotton, where you like make your own scents and bath salts. And of course, it's on the water. Then they have the Gulf State Park, which is a huge state park. You can rent like a cute cabin on the water. They all have lake views, like miles and miles of trails for birding and just walking or riding bikes. And then it's right across the street from the main beach, like with the big pier. And then they have like this really bustling food scene. I know it's Alabama, but listen, they are our competition when it comes to the seafood and the oysters. We were blown away, and that's where I learned about the key lime margarita.
Oh, okay. I got to check that out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my gosh.
Maybe for Cinco de Mayo, and we can have a key lime margarita.
Listen.
Got a new little recipe to try out today. And then, so for a staycation, obviously where we live right here in St. Pete is just such a cool place.
Right here, you know, you've got downtown St. Pete. There is no shortage of like restaurants, little cute places to try, boutiques you've never been in. Like, experience your town, or if you're in Tampa, come across the bridge and like be a tourist for the day. You know, we've got the Dolly Museum, you know, you've got the marina. There's always some kind of festival of some kind going on. Then the James Museum, which I absolutely love, with the Western exhibits, and they change it out all the time. So every time you go, it's a different experience. You know, there's opportunities to get on the water. You've got the little tiki boats. You've got the pier. You can stay at the beach and like trade winds, or do like a resort pass at Don Cesar. So you can really be a tourist and just stay right here, spend a little bit on gas, and spend the rest on the experience.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, those resort passes are great. Gotta take advantage of those. Okay, so the Keys, always a good Florida trip.
So the Keys is always a good Florida trip. I know it's a little bit of a drive. You know, some people don't want to drive that far. You could even do like Fort Myers and then catch the ferry. They have an express ferry. It'll take you down if you're trying to go to Key West. If you want to do the upper Keys, like Hawks Cay, which is on Duck Key. I love Hawks Cay because it's basically like a one-stop shop, because you've got restaurants on site. They can book tours for you. You can do snorkeling. And if you want to go down to the Keys, you know, they've also got Mallory Square, which is always a good time to walk around, some conch fritters, take like a sunset cruiser. The sunsets there are amazing. You can snorkel down there as well. You can, if you want, even try to get to Dry Tortugas National Park and catch the boat over a seaplane. So there's so much to do in the Keys. You can build in like an entire week and just explore all of it.
Yeah, there is so much to do. It's so beautiful down there.
Yeah,
we're lucky that we get to have
it.
it.
We really are.
Okay, now let's say we saved up our money. We want to do a trip. We can go out to Washington.
Listen, y'all know we started doing our sunbird vacations last year, so we are running away from the heat. So Washington State, a worthy place to go get out outside of this heat, they have gorgeous summers where you will not have a day like we have here. So Seattle, of course, you know, you got to go to the public market and just walk around, get some food, catch a ferry. They have all of these islands. You can catch a ferry, and they've got like wineries and stuff there. You can do a little road trip, go to Olympic National Park. It's so easy. You don't have to hike like anything. Just drive to the lookout points, get out, look at the waterfall. Like it's outdoorsy for this truly like not outdoorsy person. Then of course, if you're a Twilight fan like I am, that's where they have a real treaty sign for the vampires and the werewolves and a cute little restaurant right there. It's kind of kitschy, but it's cute. There's even a Twilight Museum in Forks, Washington, that you can go to, and they have like the movie props and stuff like that. So Washington State, there's a lot more to do than I named, but that's a really worthy trip to plan.
We have best friends who live out there, and we were there last summer, and it was stunning. The weather was beautiful.
Right?
Yeah. I think it's great to kind of get away from the heat, and like the weather, like you said.
Be a sunbird.
Yes, go do it. It's fun.
You.
Thanks for the idea.
Yes, if we want to follow you, how do we follow you?
At Outdoorsy Diva on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, outdoorsydiva.com.
Perfect. Thank you.